Ladies and gentlemen,
It's Monday, and that means we have another episode of Monster Monday in store for you. This year, we are celebrating 5 years of helping these heroes live their best life. 5 years of doing epic. 5 years of making sure they have everything they need. Because of you, this is all possible. We thank you for not only tuning in, but we thank you for doing epic and being part of the Monster family. Because of you, all things are possible. I'm Riot, and alongside me is the world famous Misty, and we welcome you to Monster Monday.
Hey everybody, welcome to Monster Monday. I'm sitting here. I got distracted during the intro because a little kid walks by about, I don't know, he must be, 5 years old, and he had some issues, and he was just walked right behind me with his mom, and I said, hey, if you want to stick around for a minute, I'm actually starting a show. We talk about kids like that. And she says, well, I don't know. He's nonverbal. I said, well, I'm plenty verbal for the both of us. It'd be fine. But I was trying to get him on, but I thought that'd have been so funny if, like, before the show we're talking, you do the intro, and then I'm here with the kid.
Nice.
So anyhow, I got distracted. But how you guys doing?
Good. Good. You?
You know, Misty, you're older than the last time I saw you.
I am.
So that's crazy. Do you notice any differences? Like, do you drive slower, or, get urged to go to garage sales more, anything like that?
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah.
She made me go to a boutique today.
Oh my God. So you're done at the UPS and you're digging holes. Like, exactly what kind of holes you digging there, Dylan?
Oh, deep, real deep.
The deep. That's awesome.
I went from self-employed to working for her. So the self-employment thing didn't last more than a month or so.
Yeah, now you're boutiquing.
It was supposed to be the honor ride, but we got distracted. So
yeah, that's right. I'm on the honor roll. That's the only reason I stuck it out this week. I was at home. I finished Mile Monsters, and I thought, that would be enough. Like, it's Mile Monsters, and we'll just drop the Incorporated, and that'll be good. But then it's Honor Week, and I thought, I got a ride for Honor Week, so I thought I'd get out here and do another week. Right. So that's just because this is getting wrapped up because of Honor. Otherwise, it would have been Mile Monsters, and that would have been it. But being it's Honor Week, I'm out here hammering again, and I'm in Tennessee somewhere. I don't know exactly where, and I'm on my way. To Texas to start the Eye. So that's going to be pretty awesome. I think Iceman is going to meet me. It's kind of fitting. He should really be there for the Eye, being he's Iceman and all. So thought that was kind of good, but we're gonna bang it out, and I'm hoping to be done. My plan is to be done on Father's Day next Sunday. Nice. So I'm excited about that. I got to see Tunes this morning as I rolled through Virginia, and I'm gonna see Gavin in Texas at the end of the Eye before I start the end. So I'm pretty excited, and I'm like I was telling Amy. Like, all of the technical riding that I had planned for this ride, all of the just ass whooping roads that I wanted to do as part of this, they're all done. So now I just have normal roads, Texas, a lot of straight, easy roads, and I'm super happy about it. It'll be hot, and it'll be whatever the weather is, but at least I'm not in mountainous, curvy, hard to navigate roads, because they're just wearing on you. And I got to tell you, I'd never planned for the amount of strain. Oops, I'm about to knock my camera over. The amount of strain it puts on your body of, like, the Hoka-Hey, you shift your bike so many times in the Hoka-Hey. Like, my first one, I thought, I shift my bike more times in this 10 days or 12 days, whatever it took me, than I have the rest of the life of the motorcycle as far as miles go. And that's how I feel about this trip. It's just been just nonstop shifting, and my hands are just so sore and so beat up that when I'm done, I'll be done. You know, when I quit riding, I told her, I said, I have to leave as soon as I'm done. I have to leave the next day and go to Kansas City to get my truck and motorcycle, or I won't be able to ride. If I wait a couple of days, I know my hands are going to swell up to the point that I won't be able to run the clutch or the brake. So it's just amazing, that kind of stuff that you don't really think about. I thought about the miles and, you know, all right, I got to do 800 some miles a day to get this done. And all right, I could do that even on rough roads with stops. I got a couple highway days in there. Getting between words is all interstate, so I'll be fine. But you kind of forget about how much it wears on you to keep yourself alive in all of those roads. You know, when you're riding, it's like those twisty roads at high speeds and you're tired. I mean, you make one mistake, you're dead.
Mhm.
And, you know, to stay that focused all day long is just mentally draining. You know, I get on the highway and I'm like, God, this highway riding is nothing. I could do this every day and just bang miles, roll down the road and, you know, look at Facebook or do whatever. And, you know,
You don't do
and,
that.
and then you get out. Oh, yeah, I had a little run-in with the police just a little bit ago from sitting in the fast lane. I was sitting in the fast lane doing 92 miles an hour on Facebook. And he's right behind me by like 8 inches. And I have no idea he's there. And all of a sudden I look in my mirror, I'm like, shit. And so I thought he was going to pull me over. You know, I'm doing 20 over the speed limit. And he had to see me just doing my thing on Facebook and answering things and everything else. I'm like, I just close that application and switch it over to Waze and put my blinker on. But he just went right on by. So it was a K9 unit of the Tennessee police, and that was it. So I was like, oh, thank you. Must have somewhere to bring your dog to that wasn't, you know, bothering me. So sorry for holding you up. If you could turn your lights on, I would have got away faster. Right after I shit my pants.
Yeah. Oh,
But
shoot.
that's all good. We did get pulled over one time since the last time we talked.
Oh.
We got pulled over in Vermont for doing 76 and a 55, and
That's illegal?
Yeah, evidently. And like in Jersey, 76 and a 55 will maybe get you looked at, but they definitely ain't gonna hassle you about it. And in Vermont, in the land of the lesbians and Subarus, it's a great travesty to be doing 21 over the speed limit, evidently. And he asked why I was going so fast. He asked me, like, why are you doing 76 or why are you doing 21 over, you know, here? And I was like, the only answer I had for him was Pearl's 10 years old and she's a little tired. I have a passenger, so that's all I could do. Otherwise, I would have been going much faster. And that wasn't the answer. So I said, I don't know. I got nothing for you, man. Like, I couldn't even tell you. He goes, do you know what the speed limit is? I said, well, that sign right there says 50. And I think that's the first one of its kind. So back there, I would guess 55 to 60. Yeah, it's 55, he says.
Yeah, we had one a couple of weeks ago ask me to explain my speed. And I asked him how fast we were going. I think that was 74 too. I'm like, well, what's there to explain? You know, 74.
Yeah. I was like, I didn't even know what to say. And then he started out a little doing his job. And then he chilled out and he was fine. You know, it was like, he was fine. He asked me for my license and registration, which I didn't know where anything was. And I said, look, mate, I have my driver's license on me right here, but I switched bikes yesterday. I've been on the road for a hot minute. My brain is shot. I got to dig around to find everything. And he's like, go ahead and dig. So I knew then he was like calm enough that he's letting me open my bags and look around. Usually they're not having any of that, you know.
Mhm.
And so he was fine. And then I told him, I said, I can't find that crap. I don't even know where it is. I found my book, but the only registration I had in there was my Road Glide. I was like, I don't even know. And so he's at his computer and he says to me, he goes, was that a 16? And without thinking about it, I said, yeah, that's a 2016, you know, Electra Glide. And So then he turns to me and says, "Well, it's not registered." And I said, "What do you mean?" Like, I know it's registered. And he goes, "Yeah, your registration expired in February." And I'm like, "Huh? Well, bad." I go, "It's bad timing to get pulled over then." And, but he didn't care. He's like, I'm not. He goes, "I'm not gonna bust you on that. Bust your chops about the registration." I go, "Man, I got a couple bikes and I don't ride that one on the regular, so I guess it didn't even hit my radar." And but he was cool about it. I got a written warning for doing whatever speed I was doing, and that was that. So it was all good. He was nice, and he gave me a really cool patch, man. Like after he was done,
I saw that.
I talked to him a little bit, and I was joking around with him because he drives an Explorer, and I said to him, my kid's in the academy, and they were out with some Durangos, and started joking around with him, and I said, "Yeah, my kid's in the academy, and he's doing pretty good down there. Maybe you've heard of him." And he goes, "In New York or Vermont here?" And I said, "No, Mississippi." And he looks at me like I have three heads. He goes, "No, I haven't."
He's gonna.
Yeah, that guy. Like, I'm just joking around, trying to keep it light. And then so we had a laugh, and then I gave him some Mile Monster stuff, and then he went to the other side of his car and got that patch and some stickers, and he was cool.
Nice.
Got a picture with him, and he was nice. We were on our way in no time, and no big deal. So we slowed down after that a little bit. I get a little gun shy after they fire one across the bow. I'm like, I at least got to get out of this state so they don't pull it up on their computer and see that officer whatever his name is just talked to you 7 minutes ago, and here you are doing the same damn thing. So that's that. But I explained about our heroes, and I ride fast because it's for the boys.
It's for the boys.
And they just laugh. But I showed him our map, and he was super impressed with it, and super impressed with the cause. So I think, when they pull you over and they see all what you got going on and what you're doing, it's kind of, I think it's a little easier for them to let you off than it would be if it was just old Riot, just riding in a club and just on another black bike, terrorizing the town. I don't think I would have got off of that one so quick.
No.
But, that happens.
Yeah. We were riding together. I just blame her. Then we're off. So like I was following her. She was speeding.
Yeah, that's why. But I did get a new drone. I ordered a drone while I was at home, so that came. So I'm gonna hopefully this one doesn't run away. And I powered it up and just tested it out here and got a video right before we started. So we're gonna hopefully that holds up. I want to get some video when I get with Gavin. I got one with Tunes this morning, so that was kind of fun. And it's super fun to see the boys on this ride. Like celebrating 5 years of the Monsters, and when you get to see the boys, it sure perks me up and kind of like gives me a boost of adrenaline, lasts me the whole day. So that's pretty awesome seeing Tunes this morning, and he was in great spirits and having a good old time. Sat him on the bike, and we took a couple of pictures and hung out and had a soda and got to visit with Pops, and Aubrey was there, and then I told him I got to hit the road, and they hit the road. So, but it was a nice stop. It worked out perfect.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So that'll be good. But I'm excited. Anybody wants to be down at when I finish this thing? I know there's some people in Florida that were asking. I think I'm going to wrap it up at Panama City Beach, Harley Davidson on Sunday, whatever time I come in. But if all goes well, it should be, mid-afternoon, something like that. And then end it there, get some pictures, and then go over to the Wicked Wheel, a bar there, get something to eat, and that's about it. So if anybody's interested in being down there, that's when it should take place. I know it's Father's Day, and people got a million things going on. And I'd never planned any kind of ending to this ride because I didn't know when I would make the end. I didn't want to we're having a party on this date, so you got to be here because I didn't want to die trying to get there. So I just left it open. Like, I'm going to try and do this in 40 days, but if it ended up taking 42 days, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. That's what it did, and that's that. So
Rolo commented she wants you to speed it up and do it Saturday.
that might work. I don't know. Like, I could kick her down a little bit I'm a little bit ahead of schedule what I came up with Sunday, so I don't know. Maybe it will be Saturday, but I'll still be there on Sunday for sure, and we could redo it for anybody shows up Sunday. But I have to keep an eye on the tracker. I don't know what time Amy's going to drive down from Jersey down to Florida, so I don't even know when she's going to get there. So I feel obligated to at least wait for her.
Yeah.
Can you imagine she drives all the way from Jersey, and then I beat her there, and we just have the party. She's an hour late, missed everything.
Right. That'd be
honey,
okay.
well,
wouldn't it?
you should have gave it more gas. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going that route. I'll tell you that much for sure.
I wouldn't.
That's all I got. I know the Monster 250 is this week. We have Mandy posted something. That's the only reason I know, because I'm too tired at the end of the day to look at anything. But I did see her post today while I was in line with the popo behind me that there's a few states left without anybody in it, and that's really the big thing. We're hoping to get all the states, because we wanted to send somebody to Hawaii to ride the last state, but we got to get all the states filled to do that. Otherwise it's not just about going to Hawaii, it's about having the 50 states ridden in and fundraised for Mile Monsters and for these kids. So I don't know if you got any friends that live up in Alaska. I think it was Alaska, Idaho,
Utah.
I don't know what they were, but whatever Mandy posted, if you got any friends, anybody up there that you can hit up, try to get them to sign up, go do it. That'd be awesome. They don't have to do it on a motorcycle. They could do it in a car. They could do whatever. It's just about raising the $250 and riding, driving, walking, riding a bike, whatever 250 miles gets you. Got 76 hours to do it. I mean, the pedal bikers could easily do that in 76 hours. So go pedal a bike in Alaska. That'd be perfect. I see a goat comment on something, but I can't read that. My cheaters don't.
It says I'm down to go ride in Hawaii. We can chase the roosters.
There you go. That'd be fun. Hope he does win it, but hopefully we get it so all 49 states are done, and we can send somebody to Hawaii to do the 50th state, and it'd be kind of a fun story for their end of the year party. But that's the other thing we got going on. And if anybody wants to host a bike night at their house, a bar, a restaurant, whatever, go online and sign up for that, because we're going to be ordering all the goods for that next week. So as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to be in front of the computer taking care of all that stuff. So if you're going to host a bike night, get signed up. All we need is the info. We'll get you banners, get you all the goods sent to you, and then we'll be all set. So I think that's all I got. That was more than I planned on, because my brain wasn't really functioning, because I'm a little foggy. So it's amazing how foggy you get too. Like when you're sleep deprived and just kind of shot out, it's like I get asked questions, things, and it's like just everything's a fog. It's like I'm trying to think of things that should come right to you, and I'm like, so that's how some people are all the time, And I'm like, now I get it. It's got to talk slower to those people. So it's all good though. It's a great ride. It's really picking up momentum, and people are really talking about it, and by getting people hitting me up, asking me about the kids, and about them, and how we help them, what we get them, what we do for them, that kind of stuff. And that's really cool. So it's gaining traction. I was asked to speak at a Harley Davidson in Detroit after this, so I'm going to go home for a week or two, and I'm going to run out to Detroit on the 17th or whatever that is for a couple days, and I'm going to be out there and then boogie home, because the next week I got to be in North Dakota for a wedding. So I got a lot of things going on in a short amount of time. So this summer is going to be just gone before I know it, and I have spent zero time at home.
Oh, yeah.
That's good. But anyhow, that's all I got. You can take her over and kick me out, do whatever you want to do.
Do you want to be kicked out, or do you want to stay on?
I'll stay on for now. I got to get ready, and I'm going to throw my 3 cents worth in. That'd be 2, but
There you go.
I can never stop at 2.
Sounds good. In hero news, Alfie's now out of school. And next Tuesday, he and the fam is heading to Spain for their family holiday. He's pretty excited about that. The whole family is excited to go.
That's pretty awesome. I'd like to go to Spain myself.
Yeah, that'd be cool. They said they haven't got together on a family trip, you know, it's not related to treatments or such. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah, for sure.
They also wanted to let Riot know that you're doing an amazing job out there riding and that they're very proud of you and the
That's
accomplishment
awesome.
you're doing.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Also wanted to say that Dad and Alfie went to the Guns N' Roses concert the other day and they had a pretty good time. So I'm
It's so
hoping.
funny to hear people going to concerts that I went to, and I didn't go to those concerts like last year. I mean, these concerts of the people he likes are concerts I went
30
to
years ago.
Right.
almost 40.
Okay.
Right. We were slightly older than Alfie is now.
Yeah, exactly. It's insane to me to think that they're still out there drawing crowds. Like that's just
They are.
nuts. I mean, it was 40 years ago. Right now, I was in basic training in the Army, and it was right after that I was going to these concerts. So it was almost 40 years ago. It's just insane, and they're still out there doing what they do. And getting people to want to see them. I don't know. I think that's pretty badass.
That's pretty cool. I can just picture him out there singing too. I'm sure he had a pretty good time.
Yeah, he knows every song by heart.
I know. I'm sure he wanted to get up on stage.
He could. Yeah, exactly. Now he's spoiled. He's like, I can't believe this. Went to a concert and they didn't even call me up on stage and saying this is. He's like, this is bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
Just sit here and watch the whole
In the
thing like
back
a
somewhere
goof.
going, do you know who I am? I'm Elfie. Gene Simmons steps aside so I can sing.
Oh, that's awesome. Turbo, he has a DEXA scan tomorrow, and Turbo's in a little bit of a funk. So if everybody could just, reach out and say hey to Turbo, see how he's doing, say a couple prayers for Turbo for his DEXA scan tomorrow. And he's kind of in a little funk right now and feeling down and not wanting to get out and do stuff right now, but so I'm sure the things.
What the hell is a DEXA scan?
DEXA scan is a bone scan.
Oh. Okay. Well, I hope that goes well and it's just a waste of time and all things are good and you don't have to worry about it. It's easy to get in a funk when you got so much shit going on.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's old enough. I think we could probably DoorDash him some tequila. That always helps.
That would help. We could do that.
Because you don't seem to be down when we're at bike weeks and you have tequila. You seem to be pretty chipper.
Yeah.
She's on vacation this week.
I'm on vacation.
Oh, I should DoorDash you some tequila.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but
enjoy your vacation. That's awesome.
I will. Thank you. Well, anyway, prayers to Turbo. Hope things go get some vitamin D, Turbo. That always helps. Vitamin D. He's not worried about the DEXA scan. She said he's just mentally got, just in his head, I think, he's just, poor Turbo. Brody. Dooley picked up Brody on Friday and took him to the drag races. Sounds like they had a blast. Saturday, he and the fam went to the Sternberg Museum. They had lunch, bowling, and of course they ended it with ice cream. Nothing beats that. And Sunday he played with cousins and enjoyed the outside. So Brody's enjoying summer right now. So that's good for Brody.
That's a fun age to have for summertime too.
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah, he's having a good time. Toons went swimming in the pool on Saturday all day. Sunday he had company from Turtle and Iron Man. And of course today he got a visit from Riot. He was pretty stoked about that. And I guess his blood pressure and blood work is all going good. So glad to hear that, Toons, that everything's working great there.
And he totally failed singing happy birthday.
Yeah, he sang happy birthday to me and he and Elvira, and they totally nailed it. So thank you guys. That was pretty awesome.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, they sent me a nice happy birthday. So kind of a highlight. Mr. Gavin, of course, he's now getting ready like the rest of us for his M250 ride coming up. So please say a prayer for him that his sidecar is put back together in time, as he is really hoping to be in the sidecar and not on the back of a bike. So
Yeah, evidently they had some gaskets that dry rotted out. So that's the life of a Harley rider. So I don't get too riled up by that kind of stuff. It's a problem I never have because I usually ride the crap out of them. But you know, that's really the key to motorcycles is keep riding them. You know, if you get too many, one of them that kind of shit happens to them because it's not getting used enough. So it happens. It's an easy fix. So not the end of the world.
That's why we don't have too many. Just a normal amount.
Yeah, but if you have a bike like like a sidecar bike, that's not your everyday riding it thing. It's like it's just easy to let it sit for a month, 2 months, whatever, and then you start having problems like that. So that little kid was coming back. I thought he was going to come over here. I was going to snatch him up and put him on. So I think he's got a little touch of the tism, and he's nonverbal, but he's over there having fun. He looked like he'd be fun. I wanted to get him on here because he's over there having fun. So what if he doesn't talk?
if you can get him on.
Yeah, he could be famous.
Exactly. I'll try. He's walking back this way. If he comes up, I'll try to get him.
Okay.
He might be verbal by the time he's done with this show. He's like he hasn't talked ever, but he'll scream, "Mom, make him go away." It'll be a great moment for the family. He spoke. Or he'll walk away. Riot's an asshole.
That's funny. Gavin's having heel cord surgery scheduled for July 30th, but they are set up where if they get a cancellation, he can move forward. So, prayers for that coming up as well. Today he had a visit from the vampires. I guess that went okay, but
he told me that. Did they say what the heel cord surgery cost?
They didn't.
I was curious.
I didn't hear that. Find that out. I'm sure it's super cheap,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. I was going to ask and I keep forgetting about it, but
I can try to find out from Mom. Maybe she'll. But yeah, apparently he's got small, deep veins, and the doctor or the nurse nailed it this time. So it went well for the vampires. But in other news, it is Honor Week, so get out and ride. I rode Sunday and I rode today, so I'm on a roll.
Yeah, me too. Nailed it.
Yeah, way to go, Riot.
I haven't missed a day since the last Honor Week, so we're rocking. I've been out every day you've been out.
That's awesome.
Just not as far.
Just not as many.
Not even close to as far. I think we've been averaging like 30 miles a day.
But it's something.
I tell you what, that's pretty good. And you've been out every day?
Every day he has, yeah.
That's crazy, man. That's awesome.
Well, thanks. Yeah, we haven't been wet. It hasn't rained here really since your ride started. So
I tell you, we haven't as many miles as I put on, and for the time of year it is, I haven't ridden in the rain that much. Like, knock on wood, but I mean, I've ridden in the rain, but it's not like it's an all day, for 8 hours. I'm on a set route, so if I get into something where the rain's moving with me, I'm just screwed. And I haven't really had that. I've had it where I could outrun it and get ahead of it, or I could time it to get through it, while it split or had a gap in it, and that was last night. But I don't know. I'm pretty happy with it. I got a week left. I'm at the point now I don't even care. Like, let it rain, I don't care. I got a week left. I'll ride in whatever at this point.
Yeah.
That is tough though when you're stuck to a route. You can see the radar. What you're up against. Yeah, if it's just like 1,000-mile loop or 2,000-mile loop or something, you can run it backwards or do whatever you want to do. But
yeah,
you can't
if I was just out to put on 35,000 miles, for one, I'd have been done a long time ago, and two, it's just easy. Like, even when I ride cross country, like one time I remember going to Turbo's place and I just looked on the map and I'm like, oh man, there's gonna be a lot of storms on 70. I dipped down, took 40. You know, it's like they're only difference of a couple hours. They're several hundred miles apart, but you can take 80, 70, 40, 20, and 10 to get there. And from Jersey, it's like not. So it's just much different when you take miles. When you got a set route, I quit looking at the weather because I'm like, I don't care. Like
It is
the
what
weather,
it is.
Yeah.
the route is what it is. Why get myself depressed about, oh man, I'm gonna be riding the rain or the cold or the snow or whatever. It's like, whatever it is, and we'll just deal with it. And that's what brings it back to the boys, like they just deal with it, and they don't say, well, Gavin doesn't get to say, you know what, I'm not feeling the vampires coming today, tell them to come next Tuesday. It's like they're coming today, period. No matter what you feel like, they're coming to stick you with the needle and draw blood, period. So
Yeah.
that's how I feel. It's like I have to do the R, the S, the I, whatever I'm doing, and I just think like the boys think, like, yep, it has to be done, so to hell with it, I'll just do it. And there's no sense whining about it, no sense complaining, just hunker in and do it. And if you start to whine, I just think about all the crap the boys go through, and I'm like, all right, if I'm gonna whine, then you're just a little baby and you shouldn't be on a motorcycle. Just turn it in and go knit or something. I don't know. So they're the boys' issues are very motivating
Yes, they are.
to help their monsters do rides that they do. I'll say that. It's like you just talk to one of them, you see one of them, and you're motivated to keep going and accomplish whatever it is you set out to do. So, I mean, this is an epic ride. I'm really happy to do it, but I can't wait for it to be done. It's
Right.
like I can't wait to park the bike and get in my truck. I thought I'd never say that, but I just can't wait.
I'm sure.
So it's all good.
That's fun.
And what day are the ladies on, and what day is the sevens at?
Seven's at they're on day 166. So
160.
yeah, so now they got 199 left.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I knew that was coming up pretty quick.
Yep, they're doing really well. So
Yeah, when I get and next week on next week's show, if we get done on next week's show, we're gonna have our first finalist for the bike giveaway too.
Are
Because
we?
somebody who met me on the road is gonna be our first finalist. So we
Yay.
hope that we end on Sunday. I'll have time on Monday to get it all together for the wheel, and we'll spin that, and we'll have our very first finalist next Monday on the show. So that's pretty awesome.
That'd be
And
pretty
that's
awesome.
one of what 13 that go on the stage.
Yep.
All
Yep,
right.
there'll be 13 finalists, and this is one of the ways to get on there. Was this ride? It's going to be the first one, and then they're going to start coming now all summer. They'll be coming all the way up until September, where donation stuff gets there. But we got rides, things happening, so all things are going to start falling into place now, and we'll be good to go.
That's
So it's going to
perfect.
be pretty fun. We'll have 11 of them until the day of the party. 2 of them are going to come from the party. So
How
make
exciting.
sure you get your tickets and make plans to be in San Antonio. This is going to be a great event. I can't wait for it. We're really going to start promoting it when I'm done with this ride. We'll get on to the next things, So the Hokahay, and then we're going to be pumping this party the whole way. So really going to be an epic weekend. So really looking forward to it.
Any monster get together is a good time.
It
You know,
really
it
is.
doesn't matter where we're at. So
Yeah, this whole bike giveaway is going to be so much fun though, because like I've said before, I can't tell anybody what it's about, because until that night, I have no idea who the finalists are going to be. So I can't sit and talk to you about what's happening, because you might be the finalist. So until that night, when the last 2 are drawn, I can't tell anybody. But it's going to be epic, and people are going to talk about that bike giveaway, and people that are there are going to have an awesome time being a part of that. So I'm really
a lot
looking
of
forward to
fighting.
it. Yeah, there'll be fighting, there'll be everything. So we're gonna that's how we're gonna get our 2 finalists. We're gonna turn the lights out, and the last 2 standing.
Bring it on.
When the lights go out, the first 2 to get up on the stage win.
Tequila makes me mean sometimes. So
Yeah, I'm banking on her.
She'll get there.
Nice. I just wanted to also bring up the Operation Wildcard kind of
Oh,
slowed down
yes.
a little bit, but I
Thank
think
you.
we got 33. I believe last I looked was 33. So if you can donate 75, this is going to be pretty epic. You're going to want to be part of this.
Yeah, when we're done with this, Dylan, can you go back and just reshare it or just comment them to the front of like the Monsters and Heroes? I was gonna do that today when I was riding and I spaced it off, so that'd be awesome. All you gotta do is comment on it. I think it puts it up in the front again or reshare it or whatever. That'd be good.
It's
I'll do the
buried
same.
right now, so you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's hard to find.
Yeah, exactly. Or we could just repost it and go off that post too. So
We'll get
you know,
it.
no big deal. Whatever's easiest. Yeah, but that'll be fun, and that's something that's not directed at our heroes. So I don't want anybody thinking, "Oh, I thought this was for the boys." This is not directly for the boys, but will indirectly affect the boys. So it'll make much more sense when we draw that card. And I'd like to do that this week. So we're gonna do it.
It'd be
We're
nice
gonna do
to
it before.
this time.
We're gonna do it before next week. Maybe at the worst case scenario, we'll do it at the end. At the end of my ride, at the end of the week, when we do it there, or the Saturday before I finish or something, or maybe when I'm with Gavin. This week it's happening. So we got, we really need to get like whatever it is more. What do you say, we're at 32?
Yeah, 33.
33?
19
Yeah.
more.
Yeah,
19 more, and dollar wise, I think we
$75 is.
Yeah, I think dollar wise though, we don't need to be at 52. So if it was a little less than 52, it'd be fine. It'd cover what we got going on. So it's all good, and we'll figure it out. But if you guys want in on that, all you gotta do is just you go to my ride, donate $75, and put Operation Wild Card. Or any $75 donation, I'm going to assume it's for that. So you go to my ride donation, donate $75 and put wild card on it. It'll be all good. So, and you get 5 chances at the bike for that too.
Right.
Anybody that puts in for that, instead of the typical 3, we added 2 more just for this one event. So you're getting 5 shots at the bike, and you're getting in on something that I think is really cool. So, that's that. So, all right. So 7:38. Oh man. More kinks and twerks. Man. Oh, body, I feel like an old man. Just got a kink in my neck. Oh.
Yeah, we better let you go and get riding before you start to shut down.
Yeah, exactly. There's a picnic table right behind me. I could just sleep right on that right now and be good. But I have to be to Texas tomorrow, so I'm going to be up early and get to Texas. I'm going to stop and see a friend at the farm, and then we're going to start the eye and go from there.
That sounds awesome.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thank
Oh,
you.
thank you.
Yeah, to everybody out there sharing what we got going on, and sharing our post and talking about the ride and posting the link to people to donate. I appreciate all that, so thank you all much, and we'll be good to go. I'm
Sounds
out
good.
of here.
Everybody
All right.
have a good week.
Have a great week.
Peace.